Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about?
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, D'Angelo Russell says he patterns his game after another crafty lefty. He said, if I could model my game after somebody, it would be Manu Ginobili. He was never the most athletic, but he could pass, he could score, and he was just so unpredictable. Not a bad role model for D'Lo. Kevin?
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Simmons is out there with Russell. Then there's Donaldson. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for the Spurs, Irving is out there with Robertson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's McHale.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Donaldson the pass to Harden. Kevin McHale pulls it in. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night.
San Antonio, Wayne Embry, taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And good that time.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now, here is Irving. Robertson outside. Basket counts.
In the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
And a deep three from Harden. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. On the wing, Irving. Drops one in from the wing.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Harden. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
So lethal from beyond the perimeter. Harden is smart at recognizing when he should shoot from there.
Robertson kicks to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. Love. And it's sent back by Russell. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here is Love. Launches a three. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Harden. Can't get it to fall.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Donaldson. Ball stolen. Here's Embry. Running by Simmons. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Robertson's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Spurs passing it around. Passes it to Robertson. Over Harden. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Donaldson. Irving with the steal. And it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning plus the quick jump with the wingspan. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Harden inside the three-point line. And another basket for Toronto.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Irving. There's the pass to Robertson. Over Harden. That shot misses. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by McHale. And it's Russell with that extra effort. Spurs trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Irving finds McHale. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Toronto. over Robertson. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 9.
That sweet lefty stroke of Harden, so sound in his mechanics, a tremendous jump shooter.
Here's Irving. Great touch on the 16-footer.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Harden surveying the D. Drives to the hoop. Kevin McHale pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Robertson against Harden. Robertson outside. 5 on the clock. It's good.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Harden outside. Another miss by Harden. San Antonio trailing here. Robertson outside. Pass to Irving. Here's Embry. Outside Irving. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Robertson, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
From 10 feet out, and he makes that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is what Shea excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Hamilton's checked in for Irving. Raptors on defense. It's a three-point game. Love the pass to Embry. Harden against Robertson. Embry. A tip in on the offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here is Harden. He's got 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Russell sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
He's efficient, low turnover rate. Shea is more than capable of running the show.
Robertson against Harden. Robertson passes to McHale. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Spurs, Kevin McHale. At at the line for two.
And that one falls for McHale.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And the Spurs making a change here. Haywood's checked in. The Raptors also changing it up. Cunningham, he's checked in for Donaldson. And Michael Redd has subbed in for Simmons. And McHale drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Russell. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, it's good. He's got 9. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Cunningham outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Count it. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Hamilton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hamilton the pass to Robertson. Here's Embry. Passes to Hamilton. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And he drives in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 6. Robertson passes to McHale. And it's sent back by Russell. And they'll keep possession. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Toronto. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Russell. Hamilton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hamilton with some nice D. Here's Embry, out left to the wing. Robertson outside. Pass to Embry. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet away. No good from Hamilton.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kicks it to Robertson. A minute 42 left in the first. Here's Embry, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. They retain possession. Haywood, no good. Raptors leading by 6. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rejected by McHale. They recover it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McHale.
Substitution for your Spurs. Tyson Chandler. Larry Keegan.
Here's Redd. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hamilton. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Cunningham. A kick out to Redd. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Here's Robertson, and it's sent back by Russell. Harden outside, and the pass to Redd. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Harden, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Now, here is Haywood. San Antonio making a switch here. Ellis is checked in.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Dale Ellis.
Hamilton outside. Haywood with a screen on Harden. Haywood, the pass to Hamilton. 5 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Now Harden. Over Hamilton. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Raptors lead by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Spurs.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Simmons. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Harden. Then it's Russell. And it's Donaldson in at the center. Keenan, good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Donaldson. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Impressive night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, scoring and doing it in a variety of ways.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
There may be long-range shooters with better numbers than Ellis, but no one has more confidence. There isn't a shot from any spot on the floor that Ellis doesn't think he can sink.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Harden. Dishes to Simmons. Russell passes to Donaldson. And Simmons kicks to Brunson. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. The Raptors making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Here's Ellis. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And Harden now, top of the key. Pass to Donaldson. Kicks it out to Harden. And Brunson has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Brunson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Irving. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Donaldson's got 4 rebounds in this game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Simmons with it. Second chance shot. Donaldson no good. Spurs trail by 13. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Robertson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
Now here's Robertson. Banked in off the glass. Robertson's got his third basket of the night.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Outside, Simmons. From deep, Harden. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
An elite scorer who takes pride in torching defenses. Harden is outstanding at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Now here's Robertson. 6 points for him. Missing that scoring opportunity, having a bad 3 for 9 shooting night. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Irving passes to Robertson. Back to Irving. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And here is Simmons. The pass to Brunson. From deep, Harden. Rebound, Love.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brunson against Robertson, and that one is good. Robertson's got 4 points in the quarter. Raptors leading by 14. Brunson with it, and it's McHale picking him up. The feed now to Randall, and stolen by Love. Robertson outside. Pass to Embry. And the shot is good. Embry's got 6.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 17. Donaldson the pass to Simmons. Harden outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
San Antonio with the ball. 15-point game. Irving passes to Robertson. That one goes in. He's got 10.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Irving against Brunson. Outside, Simmons. to Brunson. Passes it to Simmons. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
That's good from Simmons. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Richard Hamilton's checked in for Irvin. Now here's Robertson. 10 points for him.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
The Spurs making a switch here. Haywood's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Cunningham comes in for Julius Randle. And Michael Redd is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now, here is Harden. He's got 20. Here's Brunson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Spurs trail by 16. Robertson passes to McHale. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here is Cunningham following the bucket by the Spurs. Good work there as it goes. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Now here's Robertson. He's got 12. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Third team foul. At the line for San Antonio.
That free throw, no good. And the Raptors with some changes. Russell comes in for Donaldson. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now here's Robertson. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Raptors. Cunningham finds Harden. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here is Hamilton. Here's Robertson going inside. And it's sent back by Russell.
Billy Cunningham. Second personal foul. 14 foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
For San Antonio, Kevin McHale. 2 shots.
And that one falls for McHale. The Spurs making a switch here. Second free throw, no good. Raptors leading by 17. A floater, and it's sent back by McHale. Robertson against Harden. It's blocked. Michael Redd on the wing. Harden sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oscar Robertson with the rebound.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Hamilton outside. All alone. Count the basket. Hamilton's got 5. Toronto's shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Redd. Here he goes.
And Redd is such an outstanding offensive player, a lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
Raptors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Michael Redd, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Tyson Chandler is checked in for McHale. Both free throws good from Redd. Spurs trail by 17. Robertson kicks to Haywood. Pass to Hamilton. Takes the 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And the Raptors with possession. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Offline with his 3. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Hamilton, no good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Cunningham outside. Here's Harden. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Robertson against Harden. The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Harden outside, and there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. There's a minute left in the second quarter. Robertson passes to Haywood. Harden against Robertson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
15 foul.
The Spurs have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Harden against Robertson from 20 feet out. Harden's shot is off. Spurs trail by 17. Keenan the pass to Robertson. Chandler with the screen on Harden. Here's Robertson. Chandler. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 3 assists tonight.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Harden outside. Pass to Cunningham. Red with the ball. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Red's got 7 points.
You see how polished and confident Red is, especially from that area.
52, the Raptors, 69.
Thanks very much, Pop. Facing a deficit in the second half, what do you tell your guys?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and there's got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Spurs trail by 17. So with Ellis sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Kevin McHale. Robertson is out there with Irving. Then there's Kevin Love. And so Harden will bring it up for Toronto. Harden with a screen on Irving. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Nice D from McHale. Here's Embry. Here's Robertson. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Simmons. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for Ben Simmons.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Here's Robertson. It's blocked. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embry.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession.
Robertson outside. Goes back up. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 25 points.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Rebounded by the Spurs. Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Robertson outside. Irving passes to Robertson. Over Harden. And there's Robertson. That's good on the assist by Irving. He's got 22.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Embry. He's got 6. Robertson kicks to McKay. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's San Antonio with another.
And fantastic length. The touch on the jump shot, almost impossible to stop McHale from mid-range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Toronto. Spurs trail by 16. Embry passes to Irving. They set the pick. Passes it to Robertson. To the inside. McHale. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 5 assists in the game. Raptors leading by 14. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. There's the dish to Harden. Pass to Simmons. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Spurs trail by 14. Outside Irving. Snatched away. Simmons on the wing.
Oh, did you see that? Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now the pass to McHale. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Love. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Donaldson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Ellis. Back to Harden. From deep. They grab their own miss. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Russell against Love. Over Russell. Love, no luck.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Spurs trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Embry. Now Ellis, 6 to shoot. Outside Irving. Pass to McHale. It's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Raptors leading by 18. Now Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Harden. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Toronto. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for San Antonio. Love outside. Will it go? Rebound by the Raptors. Russell's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. He kicks it to Simmons. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Embry passes to Irving. Here's Embry. McHale dishes to Ellis. Irving looking for an opening. 4 on the clock. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Now, here's Ingles. Here's Simmons. Rebound, Love. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Embry. Guarded by Simmons. Kicks to Irving. Up against Russell. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Outside, Simmons. Brunson. And again, Toronto no up. Spurs trail by 16. Ellis outside. Back to Irving. Shoots from 14, and it's good off the back rim and in. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Now here's Simmons. 9 points in the game so far. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Embry. McHale passes to Ellis. Ellis draws the double.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Simmons. There's the pass to Ingles. Simmons looking it over. They set the pick down low. And Donaldson gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Beautiful to see Simmons working in pick and roll sets. He just knows when to shoot as well as when to pass to his teammate.
Pass to McHale. Irving against Ingles. Got a piece of it.
Unlikely scenario. Joe Ingles times it perfectly. Comes up with the rare rejection.
Passes it to Simmons. .13 feet away. Simmons missing again. Spurs trail by 14. And guys, how about the leadership and veteran presence a guy like Joe Ingles brings?
No doubt he's not scoring the ball like he used to as a starter, Kevin. But what a luxury knowing you have Ingles available off the bench.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 5. Doesn't go for him. Johnson with it. Simmons on the wing. Donaldson the pass to Simmons. It's rebounded by Embry. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to McHale. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Donaldson's got 11 rebounds in the game. .124 left in the third. Simmons, he gets that one. Simmons got 11.
What precision and focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard him down on the block.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The pass to McHale. Love finds Irving. Over in the corner, Ellis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Ellis has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Spurs. Raptors leading by 13. Pass to Brunson. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Simmons passes to Russell. Raptors moving the ball around. Brunson, no good. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Passes to Embry. Now here's Love. Brunson covering. 9 feet out. Off the left rim and out. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Raptors. 22 is their biggest lead. Driving the lane. Great D that time from Irving. He can't get that one. And so it's Toronto looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Raptors leading by 13 on the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Harden. And it's Michael Redd. And it's Russell in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he sinks the second. Spurs trail by 14. Robertson kicks to Love. Back to Robertson. Love with the screen on Harden. Here's Robertson, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Robertson's got 24.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
So it's the Spurs now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Toronto leading by 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chandler with the steal. Pass to Love. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Cunningham inside. He feeds it to Russell, and stolen by Love. Here's Robertson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
For a personal foul. First team foul.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Robertson against Harden. Outside, Russell. The second chance effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Free throw good, Russell. Here's Robertson. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
No good from Hamilton.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Russell finds Harden. Raptors moving the ball around. The pass to Cunningham. And stolen by Hamilton. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hamilton.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Hamilton, and another basket for San Antonio.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Now, here is Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Robertson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting for Toronto, James Harden. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Harden. And both free throws good for James Harden. Spurs trail by 15. Robertson outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 35 points for James Harden.
And inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
Chandler trying to free himself up. No good from Hamilton. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Harden draws the double. Here's Red, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, leaping with purpose there, man. Red packs a punch on those slams.
Here's Hamilton. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Raptors leading by 19 points. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Nice shot by Hamilton. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Russell at the elbow. And here's Harden for three. And it's Keenan with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks it out to Robertson. Pass to Keenan. Chandler down low. He's guarded by Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Tyson Chandler taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and Toronto making a change here. Randall's checked in. Chandler hits them both. And here's Harden. Russell inside, working on Love. Clock at 6. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Harden. Rebounded by the Spurs. Robertson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side, Love. Back to Robertson. To the inside. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Wayne Embry.
Now here's Robertson. Shot clock at 5. Hamilton outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Raptors leading by 19 points. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Here's Embry. Back to Robertson. From 20 feet out. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin McHale, he checked in for San Antonio. Donaldson, he's checked in for Toronto.
Robertson. Assist from Wayne Embry.
The Raptors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Harden the pass to Donaldson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Spurs trail by 20. for three. No good from Hamilton.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Harden and the jam by Harden.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Hamilton. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rip Hamilton missing his last shot. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
An underrated shooter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit 40% from range at Kentucky.
Robertson against Russell. To end the run. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Joe Ingles is checked in for Toronto. Jalen Brunson comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Chandler with the screen on Harden. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Julius Randle's checked in for Donaldson.
For the Raptors, Julius Randle.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Passes it to Brunson. Robertson against Harden. Chandler with the rebound. Spurs shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Pass to Robertson. Inside. Kicks it out to Ellis. Chandler with a screen for Ellis. Shoots over Brunson. That one a little long. And Randle has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Ingles with a screen on Haywood. Randle down low. Haywood covering. Randle no good. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now, here is Haywood. There's Ellis with the three ball. Drills it from outside.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Harden kicks to Ingles. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Randle. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Keenan. And the pass to Robertson. Robertson is double. Over to the wing. Pass to Keenan. Now, here is Haywood. Shoots from 12. Chandler's shot, good.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Harden the pass to Randle. Passes it to Ingles. Pass to Harden from outside the arc. And it's Keenan with the rebound. Keenan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Haywood with a screen on Harden. Here's Keenan, and it's San Antonio with another.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for San Antonio, Oscar Robertson. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Robertson. Some changes for Toronto. Cunningham, he's checked in for Russell. And Michael Redd is subbed in for James Harden. Both shots good from the stripe. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cunningham looking it over. The pass to Brunson. Back to Ingles. Cunningham outside. Red for three. It's rebounded by Robertson.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Looking to end his cold spell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
At the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good. James Harden. He's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good for Irving. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden kicks to Ingles. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Ingles. Cunningham against Haywood. 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's Keenan. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now, look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us in the games and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.